Today, KOIN 6 is partnering with the Sunshine Division for a special day of giving. So grab your phone so you can scan that QR code that's on your screen to make that donation.
Yeah, we're going to pop it up right there on the bottom.
There it is.
Yes, we've got Kyle Camberg with us. He's the executive director of Sunshine Division in studio with us this morning. Now, Kyle, we were talking during the commercial break earlier, and you have painted a picture of what we're seeing on the ground this week that I think a lot of people would be really surprised to know. There's a lot of misconceptions about who needs SNAP benefits, who needs help right now. What are you seeing at the Sunshine Division?
So Tuesday, when I was down at our food pantry site, and we're open Tuesday through Saturday, the normal amount of people we'd see, say a month ago, quadrupled, and we stayed open at lunchtime, and I got a chance to kind of just sort of talk to some families that were coming up. It was a lot of senior citizens.
Wow.
Talked to a lot of senior citizens that said, this is how I get my groceries every month. Also saw a lot of moms with really, really little ones. So the kind of the balance of how do I pay for daycare and juggle life and kids and everything, and just saying, this is kind of a lifeline to make sure, my children are fed. And we saw that repeatedly, hundreds of people coming up to the building. So it's really stark. It's, as we talked about earlier, it's 450,000 households in Oregon. This is a lot of people.
Well, and you're ramping up production once again. You're going to have 650 food boxes put together each week. You've extended your pantry hours. But when we talk about 650 food boxes, I kind of want to quantify that number, because before the pandemic, what was that number?
Well, before the pandemic, no home delivery. That started with the home delivery, and just this summer we were normally doing about 350 a week. That would take most of the week to have that list fill. This summer we extended it to 450. We extended again just now to 650. It filled in that list filled in 3 hours, and so people are in a state of panic, shock. They don't know exactly where to turn, and so our phone, our email, our social media, it really is just blowing up with people that are looking for help, because this lifeline's just been stripped away with no warning.
Yeah, and we know that this is going to compound. We saw 4 times the amount of people Tuesday, and that's just a few days after, those SNAP benefits that would have come the first of the month were not there. Yeah. What can people do right now to help this huge spike in demand?
So there's 3 great ways to get involved, and this is any food relief charity, wherever you hear this, whether it's the Coast, the Gorge, here in the metro area. But speaking for Sunshine Division, those other charities, donate your time, donate food, and donate money. Those are the best ways to get involved. We have a lot of people say, well, maybe I can't donate, but my school, my church, my office, we can collect food. Amazing thing to do, because a lot of the money that we're raising today is immediately turning into food, because the warehouse is just being depleted at a rate we can't keep up with. So those are the best ways. Around the holidays, a lot of people love to volunteer, but this is a year-round effort as well. So don't forget about us in February.
Oh, and that community support is essential year-round, especially here in the holidays with this in mind. Kyle, we'll be talking to you throughout the morning. Always appreciate your time here. And again, if you want to help, Sunshine Division needs your help right now. There's that QR code. If you want to make that donation to help those families in need this holiday season, scan that QR code that's now on your screen. Just get out that camera app. You can also go to KOIN.com to make that donation right now. The Sunshine Division always stretching that dollar much further than, you and I can at the grocery store. So make that donation now if you can.
Any amount is so helpful. It is 5